music from Put It in the Box.
Welcome, everybody, to Unlock the Fox with our wonderful, distinguished host, our very own tall, dark, and handsome Mr. Fox himself. We are here with Unlock the Fox Squared. This is a game where we have four squares in the box and they try to unlock this box. So we want to thank everybody so much for being here. This particular show is going to be a subscribers only chat. So if you are not an admin or if you're not a subscriber, if you find yourself wanting to have something to say, feel free to stick around for after the show. If you have any questions, we'll be more than happy to answer any of those questions for you via the chat. We'll be dropping in the information in the chat. Our wonderful guests, we want to thank you so much for being on the show. We do ask that you we do ask that you please try to watch your language as we are trying to get this show featured. We also ask that we follow all of TAG guidelines, so that means no discrimination. We want you to be in your seat, be camera ready, make sure you are not driving. Also, make sure we are not using the subscriber only chat for any bullying of any kind. We do ask that even if you are an admin or a subscriber, that you do go ahead and try to use your discretion because we are trying to get the show featured. We thank you everybody so much for your input. And if you want to subscribe to the box, you definitely welcome to as well. The subscribers on the chat will encourage that as well. So thank you all so much for being here, and we're ready to unlock the five.
Thank you, Tia, for that wonderful intro. As she brought out, this is Unlock the Fox Squared. It's my version of Hollywood Squares. I am your host, Jamarcus Fox, top badge on Tag, one and only. I appreciate y'all buying in with me. So Sundays, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, I invite 4 of my friends that turn into foes because they're competing with each other, right? It's a game show. It's F. And then they have the point of the game is to get 4 O's to win the game. And then 4 X's if you lose. So these friends of mine that I'm inviting are now the F.O.X. It's no longer unlocking me, it's unlocking them. So if they win and they prove that we can unlock them or that we should unlock them in the final round, which is part 2, which we'll be doing today, we'll be unlocking. So I'm going to bring my distinguished guests back up into the box. They're going to tell us a little bit about what they got going on the app, when you can find them, all that good stuff. And then we're going to go into the final part of this. So I'm going to bring Brian up, Coco Melon, Diamond Supply, and then Big Store.
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome back to the boxes, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say, welcome back to the square. Welcome back to the big old square, you people, you. How y'all doing today?
Absolutely amazing.
Good.
Brian's absolutely amazing. How about you, Big Star? Oh, that whatever she just said, whatever she just whispered. Okay. Diamond Supply. What's going on?
Miami, what's up?
Hey.
Oh, join the party, join the fun. Thank you for that subscription on this subscribers only chat. No, I mean it's Coco Melon. How you doing?
Start with me today.
I can't help it.
God.
If you don't know, Top Feds, Coco Melon are on a featured show, Slang with Me, Sundays at 11 a.m. And, you know, a lot of the slang we be putting up there, Coco Melon be saying, no, Melon don't do that. So now she be no Melon, you know, until she redeems herself. So, you know, Coco Melon in the building, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm glad all of y'all could come back for the conclusion of episode 10. That's Roman numeral X of Unlock the Fox Square. So last week, what we did is we had these distinguished ladies and gentlemen answering some riddles, answering some trivia, and they all did great. However, Diamond Supply was the diamond in the rough, and he prevailed, and he was the winner. So I definitely wanted to bring everybody back so we could get a good look at them, get them fade, them to tell us about their schedules on the show, but then also so we could all take part in unlocking Diamond Supply. So he is a featured show host on the app, so we definitely got to take part in all of that. and I definitely have a special person in the audience to ask some questions and really unlock this French fry eating, soda sipping, what I'm saying, being almost right there, featured show host, having individual, so yeah, but just in a funny, cool way, for us all to really get to know him a little better. But that's a no for us all. Drink our water, and have a seat. You know, all right. But before we go, Brian, what you got going on in the app that we could all take part and come see those big blue eyes and blonde tips?
Normally you can catch me every evening around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is usually when I go on. But guys, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm bringing my show back. It's Honored Your Story with Brian. Next Thursday, I'm my pilot show, and it should be picked up right after that. We did run this show for about 9 months. It was absolutely awesome. And it was actually people like Jamarcus who told me I need to bring this thing back.
Wow. Absolutely. I was on that show and I loved it. And when he's back, hopefully he can put me on the show.
Can you mute me? I got a lot of bad stuff to say right
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, he is going off. You better tell him. Hell no.
There's a commercial.
Sponsored by Diamond Supply.
For real. Yo.
You good?
Oh, yeah,
You good? I think he felt left out in that my show coming back thing.
All right, Diamond. Hey, I was in Jamarcus's live, and Diamond is the one who actually convinced me.
You don't think? Hey man, it's a really great show. I hope you keep it up. You know what I mean? A lot of people need that therapy.
This is the paid promotion.
This has been a message from BTS.
Okay, so we're gonna so with that being said, we're gonna shoot to Diamond Supply. Thank you for being here, sir. And yeah. Anyway, so back over to Brian. Thank you, Brian, for being here. We appreciate you. Stick around just for a little bit. Big Star, what you got going on the app? Miss Ma'am, when can they catch you go live?
Every day, every morning. I do have spiritual Sundays on Sundays where I do tarot. Hey, happy Sunday. I do tarot. I give out free readings. I read the zodiac signs and do collectives. I have talk about it Tuesdays on Tuesdays that I'm getting Jamarcus back on. About to be up and running. Yeah, so come vent, come talk about it. In a good space, in a good energy, and without judgment. Okay, and then Thursdays, come turn up with your kid. Okay, because we turn up. We do turn up over here.
Okay. Heard you. I like that. Coco Melon, top batch Coco Melon. How you doing, Miss Man? What you got going on in the app?
Well, tomorrow, your very own Diamond Supply over here is going against Moss Peaches in a special edition of Name That Tune tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. So you do not want to miss this. This is going to be epic for real. And then I will have me a fave party with my special guest DJ, Brooklyn's own DJ. So from 8 to 10. So please come and get your faves up.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait. Y'all definitely hit Coco Melon. Top badge Coco Melon, top badge Brian, and Big Star, Green VIP, top badge loading, Big Star with the fave, because they will be sitting in the comments with the rest of the audience, and we're going to be unlocking the winner of episode X.II, Diamond Supply. So appreciate you, Diamond Supply, for showing up, and I appreciate my guests for playing the game last week. And if you are ever want to play in the future, just shout at me out and let me know wherever that may be. Any of my admins, IG here, whatever, and get you back on the show. So thank you. I appreciate all of y'all. All of y'all. I really do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just tuning in, this is Unlock the Fox Squared with Jamarcus Fox, me, the Fox that unlocks the Bizox. So we have Diamond Supply, featured show host, amongst other hats that he may be wearing, in addition to that gray one. So, sir, how's your mental today,
great,
man? How you doing?
Amazing,
oh man, I'm
brother.
great, man. I'm feeling amazing, brother.
Amazing, brothers, he feeling awesome. If I can get Poetic Justice to request a box, because she will be doing this with me, it won't just be me, it'll be some heavy lifting we both doing, because we really gonna get to know who Diamond Supply is. So how long you been on that?
I've been on this bad boy for about 2 years now, you know.
Okay, 2 years, 2 years. That's a long time, man. What have you seen on this app? How is it different from 2 years ago?
So 2 years ago, we were all trapped in our homes. If you were an essential worker, you were trapped in your home, and you weren't, really. It wasn't conducive to come outside. So during that time, you had the streaming epidemic. That's where most of these streaming apps really flourished and came to be, and let us all know that they were here. So the streaming epidemic versus now, it was more of a forceful thing. It was like, I gotta spend this money to have a good time, versus now I can go outside and spend a couple dollars and have the same amount of fun that I would have right here outside. So the camaraderie has changed. Versus, when everybody was together, versus now every gorilla for himself. You feel me? But shout out to the Dolphins. It's a lot of people playing for that team nowadays. But it's okay. We here.
We here.
Okay. So, in your time here, we seen the diamond count. We didn't seen you, on these leaderboards. We didn't seen you high on other people's boards. How have you taken the time to carve that out to get a featured show? Because this ain't your first show. This ain't your first just, I'm out here and I just swung for the park and hit a home run.
So what a lot of people don't know is, I want to say, right around the same time Brian came out with his show, I came out with a show called Top Badge Talk. So Top Badge Talk was highly anticipated, highly regarded as probably the best male talk show on Tag. Next to Brian's show, actually. There was another show called Late Nights with the Godfather. And that was supposedly the show that I was doing. I was doing Late Night with the Godfather show, but it was like times 1,000. So it was the same show, but it was more. I don't know. But I actually was featured on that show. And I went and got featured on that show just to do my homework on that show. To make sure that I wasn't doing the same thing. And when I got there and saw what was going on and the questions that I was being asked and things of that nature, I realized very quickly that this was not my show. So in that same breath, I said, all right, cool. We're going to continue this. That's when we jumped off. And we took off immediately. We had the top 70 on the leaderboard on that show. Not by an accident. Everything was, calculated and put to where it needed to be. And then the show slowly evolved. Once we went for the feature the first time, I told them no, because they wasn't going to let us interview people who lost their badge, when that is just as important as getting the badge, losing it, knowing how to lose something, knowing how you can get something so quick and it can slip through your fingers just because you did this, because you did that, because you wasn't doing this, because you wasn't doing that, things of that nature. It's an educational thing. Top Badge Talk was a service to Tag. And then we evolved again, and once we went into that meeting, they told us we couldn't do Top Badge Talk because it had Top Badge in it. And any tag signatories that are in your title, you won't be able to get featured. So with that, we had to take top badge out, and then we made the show called Beyond the Badge, which is the exact same show, just changed the name. So then we tried again. I got sick for a year. I came back. Once I saw that there was another person working with Chris, I spoke to him. We had a conversation. I told him I'm still under the weather. When I'm ready to come back, then I'll have another conversation with you. But secretly, I wasn't sick. I was ready to go. I just needed to see where people's heads was at with me, because I felt like the tag, the Instagram, the tag Instagram is not tagged. That's a regular human being working that page, because I have a featured show. They have never ever shared any of my things, but have shared everybody that works in the Diamond District. So that lets me know that it was a lot of things that played a part in why we weren't being pushed forward the way we needed to. So then fast forward a little bit more. I start doing the show Beyond the Badge. I present it almost like it's a new show, but I'm letting people know that this is Top Badge Talk. And then we go into the meeting again, but this time we're speaking with Chris and Zach. But Chris sits back and lets me speak to Zach. Chris felt like Zach was dropping the ball, that's when Chris picked it back up, because I almost tricked Chris into allowing me to have the show. You feel me, with the name. And then that's when Chris jumped in and said, no, we got to change the name. So secretly, what people don't know is the show that I have featured right now is the same show that I've had for 2 years now.
Hence the encouragement you recently gave me about stuff that was interesting. I like that point was made. But if you're just tuning in, just so I don't lose your attention and captivating, this is Unlock the Fox Squared. This is episode 10, part 2. That's the X. What we're doing is Diamond Supply won the game show, the first part with the riddles and the trivia. So we actually unlocked him, and this is the finale. So we're actually able to unlock this F.O.X. This friend that became a foe with the other contestants, beat them out, answered 4 correct O's, and they answered the 4 X's and got out. And so now we unlocking him, and so I'm asking him some questions. I've invited the beautiful Poetic Justice into the box so she could ask the questions that she be boop, 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 hitting me with elbows, feet, and toes in my live. Now, he gets subjected to it, and he over there masticating all that food. So, you know what I'm saying? Now he got to swallow, drink some water, get it together, and be able to answer this beautiful lady's questions. So y'all stay tuned, put your seatbelts on, and let's hear Diamond Supply's answer to some stuff.
Okay. Hi, Diamond. How are you?
Hello, beloved. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, my first question for you is, okay, who is the one person who knows you the best?
The one person that knows me the best is me.
Okay. Are you better at talking or listening?
I'm multifaceted, so I can do them both at the same time.
Very Virgo of you. Okay. What type of music do you prefer?
So, all right. So this is gonna sound a little weird, right? So I don't listen to nothing if it does not directly pertain to me, right? So I have a soundtrack of my life that I listen to every day. You can hear it in my stream, you can hear it in the car, you can hear it in my headphones. That is the only thing that I listen to. I don't listen to nothing else.
Okay. Okay. What do you feel is your life's passion, and how does what you currently do fit your life's passion?
So my life's passion, I'm a person builder. I build people. I can meet you and analyze you, find out all of the things that you are missing, find out the things that you are great at, and I will expose all of the things that you are great at, as well as exposing the things that you are bad at, and make your weaknesses your greatest strengths.
Okay. Okay. What's your go-to way to deal with a stressful day?
My go-to way to deal with a stressful day, honestly, is to either take photos, because I'm a photographer,
Okay.
and or write poetry, and or smoke some weed.
Okay. Um, all right. Do you feel like people should only date their equal?
Um, I don't really believe in an equal. There's levels to this shit. Excuse my language. I feel like when it comes down to it, we're all, this is science, right? So your molecules, Fro, might be firing off on all cylinders just a little bit more than mine, right? So your levels, those levels, I might just be right there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see that there's levels, but I there's always room for improvement.
Mm, okay. What's the first thing you notice about someone you're interested in?
Their teeth.
Mm, okay.
I hate stink breath. I'm a stickler. I like to be in people's face sometimes, and if your breath is kicking, man.
Mm, okay.
Is that why you live stream?
No,
It's so wrong.
I'm
I
actually a
cannot.
lot more successful in person.
Okay. Can you
Crazy.
tell me
I
your
like that.
favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory.
Yes.
So now, I don't have any favorite childhood memories. My mom abandoned me. I met her when I was 6. I met my dad when I was 9 years old. So I don't really have any really
Wow.
good childhood memories. But I have a whole abundance of teenage memories. Do they count as
Okay.
childhood?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Anything under 18
So
counts.
I ran away from home because my dad wasn't taking care of me and I really wanted to go to school. So I ran away. I just so happened to it was God. I ran into my
Hmm.
grandmother and she just so happened to be in New York for the weekend. And she lived in New Jersey and she seen me walking down the street, just aimlessly walking. And she said, "Hey, come here." She said, "I'm getting ready to go home. You want to come with me?" And I'm like, "Come with you?" And she's like, "Yeah, like live." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's go." Didn't tell nobody, didn't pack nothing, just got in the car and we hit the New Jersey Turnpike. And I went to New Jersey and I became the number one quarterback in New Jersey State for 3 years in a row.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
yeah, I was
That's
Nice.
top five.
impressive.
I was top five East Coast player um, in the nation.
Mm, that's impressive. Okay. What are your hobbies? You have any?
So my biggest hobby is um, writing. So I'm a
Oh, you
screenplay
said you do
writer.
poetry. Okay.
I went to school for fine arts. I have a master's in psychology and a bachelor's in fine arts. And I write films. I write screenplays. I write plays. All that type of stuff. So my greatest hobby is writing these works that will soon to touch your eyeballs eventually.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Let's see. What breakfast cereal do you prefer?
So okay, it's like a big fight, right? So if there is cinnamon toast crunch in the house, if there
Hmm.
is crunch berries but just berries, right? And
Okay.
cookie crisp, then I'll probably have one bowl of each.
Wow. Okay. What's one thing you have done that you will never do again?
um I will never ever ever have a child without being married first.
Hmm. Okay. Which year was your favorite birthday?
Hmm. I'll be honest with you. I don't have any favorite birthdays. I've had a really hard life. I'm just now
Wow.
starting to really enjoy life. To be honest with you, like I went through some things. Like y'all ever heard of the Antoine Fisher story? Y'all ever seen that movie
Yes.
with Derek Luke?
I love that movie.
I went through worse things than Antoine Fisher. Okay, and I made it out. So I'm just now coming into that point of when, Antoine Fisher meets the rest of his family and his girlfriend and they're having a great, that part of my life is now.
Mm, okay.
Uh-uh.
What
Don't
was
touch
your
that.
first job?
My first job, wow.
Mhm.
My first job was actually being a lifeguard at a pool.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
What's your
Okay.
favorite season?
My favorite season is my birthday season, the fall. Would you stop?
Mm, okay.
What are you doing? Get out.
What's the last lie
Get
you
the fuck out.
told and why?
Say that again.
What's the last lie you told and why?
What was the last lie I told and why? When was this? Mm. Cause see, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like 8 years ago, I vowed to always be honest, even if it hurts you the most. Um,
Mm,
even if it'll change or alter the course of the relationship between you and I promise to never ever hold anything back or cap or anything. So what I would tell you is the last time I told a lie was to actually sneak in to a class that I did not pay for.
mm. What class was that?
That was film theory.
Mm, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. What's a place on your travel bucket list?
Place on my travel bucket list is Bali.
Mhm.
Just to let y'all
Mm,
know, I believe $1,000 is
Yeah.
$100,000. 1,000 American dollars is 100,000 in Bali. We go over there and be rich and have us a good time.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
sound like a
okay.
plan.
If you had to describe yourself as an animal, which animal would you be?
A chameleon.
Mm,
Hmm.
I'm an
that's an
adapter.
interesting answer.
Wait, can you
I'm
can
an
you explain
adapter.
why? Can you explain?
So
Can you break that
a
down?
chameleon, right? Like a lot of people don't know, like it's not just a color change with a chameleon, right? A chameleon adapts to everything, not just the look of it. It adapts to the environment, the weather, all of those things. Everything in a chameleon's body changes with wherever they are. So with that being said, anything, every play. Right now, I'm in California. I don't have no family here. I don't know nobody here. I'm here by myself. I've been here for a year now. They say if you go to California without a plan, you won't make it. I've been here for a year now. You feel me? I have a beautiful place. You feel me? I have a foreign vehicle outside. You feel me? My son lives here with me. You understand? So
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm an
What's
adapter.
your favorite? Oh, okay. You're an adapter.
Hmm.
Chameleon. That's a interesting and in-depth answer. That's very good. Okay. What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant is this place called Sylvia's in New York. Man, my mom took me there one time and I just fell in love with garlic knots. And it was like everything else, I was sold on everything else. Like if just the bread tastes this good, I can only imagine what the rest of this stuff is gonna go like, you know? So you can eat those
Okay.
garlic knots and don't have to dip them in nothing. Like that's how good they are. No cap. Like moist all that.
Mm.
It's the N word.
Okay. Let's see. If you could meet any, I guess any person, I won't just limit it to celebrities, any person you wanted for like a chat over coffee, who would it be? Dead or alive?
I would want to meet my dad right when he got a record deal. My dad is Grandmaster Flash for those who don't know. My dad innovated the turntables and stuff like that. You know, I
Okay.
would want to meet him as a younger person, so we could at least have a quick conversation about priorities
Mm,
and what's important, and the importance of saving money, the importance of being a man when responsibilities come, um, you know, that type of stuff.
Okay.
Got you. Real quick, just everybody that's coming in, I just want to
Yeah.
welcome you to Unlock the Fox Squared. We had this is part two. We are in the finale. We are unlocking Diamond Supply. He is the F.O.X of the episode, so shout out him as the winner. So I've asked him a few questions. I've got Poetic Justice in the box. She's asking him the questions. He normally do my live, throwing these things at me. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna pass this on and pay this forward. So now we're getting to know the featured show host of Legacy Made, Diamond Supply. So please stay tuned, grab some popcorn as he unloads on us
Close
who
the
he
door, son.
is as a person and how he created the streamer Diamond Supply we see before us.
Right.
Take it away, Pro.
Okay. Let's see. Who is your favorite, or who was your favorite superhero as a kid,
So
maybe?
my favorite superhero is one of the only heroes who don't have powers. It's Batman. Um,
Mm,
why? Because Batman only used his money to acquire the equipment, right? But Batman's mind is what he uses to defeat all of his foes. You feel me? And your mind is the
mm-hmm.
strongest part of your body. So if you are one with this, you can do anything. Everything is possible, no matter what. Nobody can stop you.
Right. Okay.
That part.
All right. If your life were a movie, one, who would you want to play you? And what scene in your life would you watch again and again?
It's so funny for me to say this, right? So my greatest memory doesn't even belong to me. The happiest moment that I've had since I've been alive doesn't even belong to me. Um, so a lot of people don't know. Well, a lot of people do know if you know me that my baby mom was the person who brought me on to tag. Um, and I didn't meet her on tag. We met in college, and she came to college, hood girl from the projects, rough around the edges, just trying to figure things out. And I was already there, you know what I mean, making my way, you know what I'm saying. And her mom told me one time, that she just want to be somebody, you know what I mean. Whatever you could do, help her, be the best that she could be. And I was like, all right, cool. So the one thing that we did that I'll never forget was, um, I I helped. Oh, I ended up not frying it. It was taquitos though, but yeah, but
He almost got in trouble talking about his
no,
baby
that
mom.
wasn't
If you
that
see that,
wasn't my baby mom.
nah, I was
That
in
was
this. It was just,
me and my baby
do.
mom was not together.
I wasn't.
Um,
I'm
but
just playing.
if y'all want to go see her, her name is Jane Roxanne. She does stream on here. She's a big streamer. Now she's my number one gifter. But we went to the United Negro College Fund, and she became the national president of the United Negro College Fund, um, due to um, a lot of different things that happened. But it was just the fact that I told her, let's not minimize ourselves. Let's not be minimalist. Let's go for what God wants us to have. Because I'm a big believer in the things that God wants us to have for Poetic. If you tell me something, I'm gonna make myself believe that that's what God wants you to have, and I'm gonna see to it that you get it. You know,
Wow.
and
Okay.
they called her name, and it was almost like a movie. No lie. Like the stand up, the arms up. It was like they called me. Like that's how I felt. Like, I was so happy for her. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that was it.
Okay. Okay. All right. If you had a warning label, what would it say?
If I had a warning label,
Mm-hmm.
warning, his food will make you fall in love and get you fat.
Ooh, okay. So you like to let me find out you can cook. Okay,
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
a
had to
listen.
make
I went to
dinner,
college and snuck into classes to learn things. um, that I needed to know.
Okay. If you were making dinner for your crush, what would you make?
Mm. So if I'm making dinner for my crush, um, man, so my crush would be a little bit upset because I'm gonna overdo it, right? I probably make three entrees. One of them is definitely gonna be my loaded seafood pasta. You feel me? Um,
Okay.
that's the I'm a pasta person. I will murder everything pot. There's no person. They got to be a sous chef in order to see me in pasta making.
Okay.
I can make naked pasta go crazy. You feel me?
Mm.
Anybody that can make naked pasta go crazy is a bad, you know what I mean? But that I would say some steak. I'm a really good steak, potatoes, roasted tomato, roasted potato person. I'm really good at it. I've never worked at a restaurant before, but like I said, I snuck into classes and teachers when they see you do that type of stuff. Oh, you want to sneak in here? All right, cool. I'm gonna treat you like you really getting a grade in this one. You know what I'm saying? So you hard on me, but I can leave at any time, but I'm still taking it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Do you like any outdoor activities?
I do actually. I'm an athlete, so I like going to the beach. I'm a skater. I love to skate. Um, I'm actually getting into this handball thing. Since I've been to California, all the white people like to play handball and they think they raw, and us black people, we love to be like, yeah, motherfucker, excuse my language, but we want to be good at everything. So
Hmm. Okay. Which movie always makes you sad and which one always makes you happy?
Pearl Harbor always makes me sad, um, because the person you think that's gonna walk away, just like any if you have been in the military and you was in boot camp, I know for a fact you sat there in your mind and said, now if we really get into some stuff, let me see it. Oh yeah, you getting killed. Oh yeah, you gonna get shot. You might be all
Yeah.
right. Oh, he's murdering everybody, type deal. So for me, it's like,
It's got a
you
point.
know,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's got a point.
Yep.
It's got a
but
point.
but yeah, what was the question one more time? I'm sorry.
You done made me
Oh,
forget. Okay, where was I? I don't know. Oh no, I asked you which movie makes you sad
Oh
and
yeah.
which movie makes you
Okay.
happy.
Pearl Harbor is the sad
Hmm.
one, and it's a tie between the Notebook and the Pursuit of Happiness that makes me happy, but it draws a different type of emotion because Pursuit of Happiness, I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? I understood that whole thing with Will Smith and going selling the machine, having your son shorty leaving you to go and get a better job, to be a better minimalist. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those things. Like I went through that and then got the big job and then headed outstairs and got the crying and walking down a block. Like, trust me, yo, anybody watch that movie with me, you will see me cry every single time. Okay.
Mm,
I know. I get it. I get it. I do.
okay. Okay, which position do you like to sleep in?
So I was homeless. Like I said, y'all, I've had a really, really, really rough time living. Um,
Mm,
and so when I would sleep outside, the most comfortable places that seemed like the place where I ended up getting stuck. Even when being in the military and being in foreign countries and stuff like that, they tell you you're supposed to sleep with your head up or whatever the case may be. I like sleeping with my head down on my stomach.
mm. Okay, if you were a ruler of this country, what would be the first law you would make?
If I was the ruler of this country, the first law that I would make,
Mm-hmm.
well, one, I would never be the ruler of anyone. And I would never
Okay.
make laws because one, I know for a fact no one is asking to be ruled upon, and no one is asking for laws to be placed upon them. So I wouldn't be able to answer something like that.
Okay. Does social media make you feel better or worse?
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. The internet itself ruined a lot about us as humans, right? So, communicating wise, right? Poetic
Mm-hmm.
justice, you are a very beautiful woman, right? But
Thank
due
you.
to the fact that social media and the internet has stagnated our communication, I would be very intimidated to speak to you face to face. You have a lovely smile, you look very well put together. It would be very hard to speak to
Thank
you
you.
in person because I'm so used to doing this. I'm so used to doing this, you know?
And with that being said, like you said, you've been on here since the pandemic. Like, how has that helped you? How has this platform helped you in your life with it, in the terms of relating to people, your job, or just whatever?
Honestly, it taught me how to feel different, right? So being on here, it taught me how to feel different. Being single, right? Not having nobody, not going outside. You feel me? To even get that type of camaraderie, all of those type of things, it enabled me to feel different, to try to reach for feelings and emotions differently versus actually computing those things with someone right in your face, someone you can actually touch, tangible, so it gave me a different sense of how to feel for someone who's not actually there.
Mm, okay. Do you consider yourself to be an introvert or an extrovert or an ambivert, I guess?
I am a full-blown introvert. If anyone that knows me in person, they know I will not talk to you unless you talk to me. I don't care if you know me. If I would have went to Live Fest, if you don't say nothing to me, you will not hear me speak.
Mm, okay. Would you rather go to the beach or mountains in the summer?
Well, I'm afraid of mountain lions, and they don't have beach lions, so you know where I'm going. You feel me?
Okay.
The
Hmm.
only the only
Okay.
cougars on the beach come with what's them cars, BMWs, and what's them electric Johns, the the
Aight.
what's
I can't.
the Teslas. Hello,
Teslas.
there we
I
go.
Aight.
cannot.
Aight.
Yeah, them is the
I
beach the
cannot.
beach kitties.
What about the beach
Mhm.
lions?
I can't.
Sea lions. Sorry, sea lions, not the
I
beach lions. Sea
can't.
lions.
Okay. What's your favorite book?
Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's how I changed my whole life. Believe it or not.
Mm, okay.
Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what position you think you in. You read that book, it'll change that position.
Mm,
Or,
okay. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Anything exotic. I love exotic ice creams. And when I say exotic, I'm talking about it could be Poetic Justice with snow bunny sprinkles. You feel
Oh.
me? Like it could be
okay.
crazy, like, for real.
Okay. Okay. What's the last show you binge watched?
Oh, now I'm about to put y'all on. I'm finna put y'all on. This is a new show that I've been watched. Okay,
Okay.
so if y'all ever seen Game of Thrones, okay, now listen, I know y'all probably like, damn, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was fire. If you watch that, that thing is completely dope. Now, if you took Game of Thrones, changed all the characters, put them in the projects, you'd be captivated. You'd be like, oh my god, like for real. Take them out of the projects, make them white, and
Oh.
Uh-oh.
that changes the whole complexion of the situation. You feel what
Mm,
I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
Yo, no lie, there's a show. that goes 10 years before Game of Thrones happens. It's called The House of Dragons. It's on HBO Max. Y'all need to go ahead and go check that out.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. What music affects your
It,
mood? I know you say you only listen to like stuff that
so no no
pertains
no
to
no no no
you,
no no no
right?
no no no. That's
Okay.
that's that's just one tape deck. You feel me? That's one
Okay.
crate of music. The other crate
Okay.
is everything that my mom used to play. Right? Those. That's the music that just checks my emotions in general. You know,
Hmm.
everything my mom played, and she's anybody that has a mom that was born in the 70s, in the 60s, Mary J. Blige is more than likely they favorite artist. You feel me? Especially if they black and they had a hard time in life. Mary J. Blige is it. You know what I'm saying? And my
Hmm.
mom, she, I know every Mary J. Blige song word for word.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
heard.
What's one thing that can instantly make your day?
One thing that can make my day,
Hmm.
acknowledging me.
See that Virgo smile? Just
Yeah. You know, I don't, I don't, I don't always feel like people see me or I'm acknowledged. You know, given given I'm the son of a rock and roll Hall of Fame legend. You feel me? Like legitimately 100%. I am actually somebody in the world, but I don't feel like people acknowledge me. So to let me know that you know that I'm alive, that makes my day.
Mm. Okay. Who is your favorite actor?
felt that.
Jamie Foxx.
Hmm. Okay. What?
Jay Fox for the
Oh,
win.
wow. Of course. Okay. What's your go-to guilty pleasure?
I'm sorry to bust his bubble, but his name is not Jamie Foxx. That's just the name that he gave himself to get on TV.
Like I said, Jay Fox for
Now,
the win.
my guilty pleasure.
Hmm.
I don't think I can say that on here.
Ooh. Mm, okay. What is your proudest achievement?
My proudest achievement,
Hmm.
um, when I won my first national championship in front of Denzel Washington and Oprah Winfrey. I was in
Wow.
I was in speech and debate. I went to I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie The Great Debaters. Um,
Hmm.
I went to that exact college and I played on that exact team. And Denzel Washington and Oprah Winfrey sponsors that school. And this is how they got me to quit football, to stop playing sports. They held an
So I muted
audition,
it when I saw you pull up.
and
I
I went
muted
to
it
the audition
just for you.
and I rapped. I
Uh
didn't
huh.
even do any poetry or nothing because I didn't know how to do it yet.
Nigga, no,
And
no, I'm recording it.
Denzel
I
Washington
just muted.
said,
Go.
due to the fact that you are a black man who I can tell went through the struggle and it reads through your eyes, is why you're going to be on this team. And from that point is when I got on the team. But I vowed to be better than everybody on the team. I could never pass this one person. If y'all ever have time, go ahead and you can look him up. He does a one man show all across the United States and overseas right now. It's called Island Trap. He plays the ukulele and he raps and he beatbox all at the same time. His name is
Wow.
Austin. His name is Austin Dean Ashford. Hopefully one day I'll get him to come and do a halftime show for my feature show. But winning a national championship was my proudest moment.
Mm.
All right. I just want to thank Diamond Supply for taking the time and being here with us. We've asked them a bunch
Yes.
of questions, but as the time has eaten up, I just want to kind of bring this thing to a wrap and ask you. You've been here. You said since the start of the pandemic in 21. Like, if you could do this all over again, would you do it the same way? If not, what would you change?
And it's funny you say that, Fox. And I'm glad I get to wrap it up with this, right? Um, I am doing it over, actually. I'm a brand new streamer with brand new numbers, with brand new people. No one here knows me. No one here um, is can say that they ever experienced this right here. And the reason why I say that is because this time right here, Fox, I'm doing it the whole right way. I made 30 million diamonds the very first time I stepped on tag. Okay. My first stream ever, I did 1 million diamonds legitimately, right? I gave away 4 million diamonds before I ever gave any, before I ever received a diamond. You feel me? When I came on here and I was no longer sick, and I was comfortable with looking at myself in the mirror, I got on here and I said that I was gonna do it the right way. I wasn't gonna make anyone feel a way. I wasn't gonna say this or do that or none of that type of stuff. I was just going to stream and have a good time and do what I want to do, and hopefully that resonates outward so people could see that, and it could exude success. And as you can see, my first go around I did not get the featured show. My second go around I did.
Okay.
I like that. That resonates with me because one, I haven't gotten my featured show, but I'm pushing towards that. And I see you, and I'm like, all right, I'm obviously in his inbox, and I'm picking his brain about different stuff and bouncing off the wall, off in his brain, and figuring out. So, but nonetheless, thank you for being here. Don't go anywhere at all.
Thank
But
you.
Poetic Justice, I
Thank
appreciate
you
you
both.
for taking the time. Please tell us when you stream. When can we catch you? Where we can catch you? Clearly we see some of the content and what you're capable of, but what do you
Right.
do in your life?
Okay. I don't really, I'm not a streamer. I just go live, So you can catch me a lot of times on Saturday. I do like to share my erotic poetry or my erotic short stories in my live. So you can just generally catch me like later in the Saturday evening, like 10 or so is normally when I try to stream. But otherwise, I will see y'all around. I love being in people's boxes, so you'll probably catch me asking people questions in the box, like I met Fox and now Diamond Supply. I appreciate you both, gentlemen. Thanks for having me, Fox. Thanks for
I
taking my
appreciate
questions,
it. Thank you.
Diamond Supply.
Hit it
Love
with
y'all
the
both.
fave,
See you later.
of course. See ya. Definitely hit it with the fave, and y'all see her out Saturday.
Yeah,
Check
I've
her out.
spent some time with Fro.
Now what
She's a very great person.
She is. Now, all my my what's the new things? My admins that had something to do with the show. Obviously, whether it be my scorekeeper, Tia, my intro, my chief admin got his key, and Little Red, and who else? And Beautiful J. If y'all want to request a box and we'll psych y'all in here, tell us a little bit when y'all stream, get your intro, and then as soon as we're cleared of the show, I want Diamond Supply to stick around because I actually want to show him something I've been working on, and y'all all will be audience to it. So it'll be a nice little treat. I'm gonna do this. If it goes well today, then I'll try to do this for all my winners after the show. So all my admins, y'all definitely can request a box if y'all would like to tell us a little bit about yourselves. If you are camera ready, that is. Like if you're not camera ready, it's all good because I'm recording this thing. But if not, we can still hang out with Diamond Supply. We can shoot the stuff, whatnot. I'm not. It's all good, Tiki. Don't even worry about it. So Diamond Supply, your feature show. Tell us a little bit about it. When is it, and what we can come to expect this season.
So people don't know my show is loosely the show that Oprah did when she very first started. The exact same show. Very for when she first started, her show was about entrepreneurs and helping entrepreneurs get their businesses out there. Um, whether it was a book, whether it was it didn't matter. She was getting it out there. You feel me? And then that's when after that her show turned into people who had problems and they wanted to come talk about it, and she helped give them solutions and things of that nature. But my show is about entrepreneurs. We're celebrating entrepreneurs. We're giving entrepreneurs a straight drop platform to where they can come and promote their business, talk about their business, talk about the journey to creating that business, what it took for them to have their business on the road to success. And then the power comes when we can sit in there and sell their product right in the live. even if it's two people buying it, you feel me? Um,
Right.
it's sold.
Okay. I like that.
So
I
every
like that.
Saturday at
Who's
11 p.m.
next up
Eastern
on it?
Standard Time, y'all can definitely come and catch Legacy Made with Diamond Supply.
All right. Who's next up on this Saturday
So
coming up?
this Saturday coming up is a real treat. Anybody that smokes weed, um, this man is a grower. He is a cultivator, and he is a marijuana connoisseur. This is Ricky YMB. He's a chef. He does cannabinoid infused foods. He does it all, and he's bringing his business back. And we want to talk about it. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. He is a Baltimore based Rand company. You feel me? So anybody on the East Coast
Okay.
can holler at him because he does ship. You feel me? So he's definitely going to be on the show coming up, and we have Lord Just Me as our Dollar in the Dream entrepreneur streamer of the week, because Lord Just Me owns I think a hotel or partial parts of a hotel or something like that. So we want to go ahead and highlight that and possibly get him to come on and talk about it. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And just to let y'all know,
All right. Bet.
your stream is a business. Your stream can be your business. Your show is your business. Your featured show can be your business. It doesn't matter what it is, or it could just be your idea, your goal, your passion, whatever it is. We want to talk about it. You feel me? We want to get it out there, let everybody know what's up.
Absolutely. So Diamond Supply, appreciate you. Appreciate Coco Melon, Top Badge Brian, Big Star, and Diamond Supply, of course, our winner, for coming through, playing the game, getting unlocked, and answering these riddles and these trivia. I mean, they weren't, in my opinion, they weren't too crazy. But Diamond Supply, in your opinion, how was those riddles and
Honestly,
those
you were
trivia for
asking
you?
impossible questions and was expecting answers from stuff that I know for a fact the average person is not thinking about. So yes, it's definitely a good a good questioning, because it's so
Yeah.
hard to answer those questions. Um, So yeah, I think it's good. I think that you should make them just a little bit not so hard, because you'll more than likely end up with everyone with X's and maybe one O or something like that. Like your show will end up going on for mad long. Like you'll probably have like 3 episodes with the same people. You know what I'm saying? Because of how hard the questions are.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I like that little bit of homework, from a vet to another. I mean, I'm a rookie in the game. I'm trying to get it, so I
Oh
definitely
yeah.
appreciate you for taking that and stopping by. No, for real. And like I said, yeah, stay put in the chat. We only got about 2 minutes left, and then we're gonna cut it. Just cut the film. Actually, I'm probably gonna end it now because we've definitely reached the end of the show. Like, there's really not more much to talk about. So I definitely appreciate Diamond Supply, Top Ash Coco Melon, Top Ash Brian, and Big Star for hanging out playing the game. Appreciate my admins and my subscribers. This was a new experience for me to turn on the subscriber chat. Just want to play with it. Just want to see how it was. Just get a look to it, especially in the recording. I mean, that way I don't have to take anybody's badges. You can still feel part of the stream and feel still part of the show, being a red up in here. And so I hope this works. And definitely let me know your honest feedback as soon as I take the subscriber chat off, as soon as we finish recording. So once again, appreciate Diamond Supply, episode 10, champion of Unlock the Fox